Please write this on the edge of your paper. Tint is a color plus white. Shade is a color plus black. Tone is a color plus gray. I use T to represent tint, S to represent shade, and N to represent tone. I'm using an N for tone because we already have a T. This should be written on the corner of your paper, please. We are going to look at how to label our painting. So here is my painting or my design that is all mapped up. We're going to focus in on the orange segment that you see here. So I just wrote on the corner tint, shade, and tone. What I have to do now is label my color wheel in the correct order. I would recommend that you use the color wheel that is at your table. Each corresponding segment should match up with one of the colors. So it doesn't matter where you start. You're going to start with red, go red, red, orange, orange, yellow, orange, yellow, yellow, green, green, blue, green, blue, blue, violet, violet, red, violet. Each segment of your color wheel should match up with one of these in the correct order. Once I have this labeled, orange, red, all the way around, I'm going to go ahead and determine where do I want to put my tint, shade, and tone. I need at least one tint, one shade, one tone, and the pure color. In this case, I'm looking at the color orange. My background will be orange, so I'm going to put a little R or a little O here to represent that this is all going to be painted orange in the background. So I have an O, an O, an O, an O, and an O. That is all my orange spaces. Next, I'm going to determine where my tint will be. I have determined that my little person is going to be the tint in all of my designs. So I'm going to put a T there. My arrow is going to be the tone, so I want an N in that space. And then the gears, or the little suns, are going to be the shades, so I have a little S in those spaces. Whatever I do in this segment, I will do in the next segment, but with the use of the different pure color. So in this case, red, orange. So my backgrounds will be RO, 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 RO. My arrow is the neutral or the tone, the tone of the color. My gear shift or the sun shape is the shade, and my figure is a tint. Each part of your color wheel should be labeled properly before we begin painting tomorrow.